Dialyn or Banyue? Which agent should you summon for? Version 2.4 will be releasing 4 S-Ring agents, with the first half having Dialyn and Hugo, while the second half will consist of Banyue and Ellen. Dialyn will be a physical stun agent and likely one of the hardest pull choices for free-to-play players. Many players will suffer from 2 dilemmas: Vivian's costume requirement and the incoming release of Xuan, who looks to be the next headline agent. Right now, as it stands, there is a high chance Dialyn could be her best in slot agent, but with such little time between her banner and Dialyn, having enough pulls could be tricky. Not to mention, Xuan rerun is likely around the corner as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they double dip both agents to make people go broke. For those who are wondering what I would recommend, if you are dead set on the costume and main Vivian, you're going to pull regardless, so depending on the recommended teams I post for both new agents, whichever of the premium tier teams you can build, I would recommend pulling for that agent. So for example, if all you're missing for Banyue's best team is him, then go ahead. And the same for Dialyn. However, know that if you have anyone at Xuan, wait until the character details surface on the web through credible sources and see what possible teams she can build with and without Dialyn, and go from there. For those going for both Dialyn and Xuan, God bless. Hope you don't miss the 50-50, and if you do, skip that unit. Hopefully it's on Dialyn, since she is likely to be the most replaceable part. I will do another video talking a bit more if I see a lot of questions on Xuan, since she's likely to be a huge topic in terms of pull value alongside the returning Xuan. But here are a few theory crafted teams for Dialyn that will likely be her go-to. As for Hugo, all I can say is miasma. And if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. And you don't want to learn it anyways, so just leave it at that. Pray for a rebalance upgrade or something. If you're heavily invested, you can delete some bosses before you need to deal with miasma, but at that point, you could have done the same thing with a low investment on another agent. For the second half, we have Banyue, and once again, male gets screwed with the best female characters releasing right after them, and this time he even gets a reduced banner at only 15 days. Shame to be honest, because his design is insane. However, he is a fire rupture agent. For those of you who were angry Minato was not an S rank, you get your new Minato here 1 banner later. I know majority of players are likely skipping him. However, if you're wondering if it's worth pulling for him, the answer is probably no. If you're a Husbando player, I couldn't stop you anyway, so go ahead. Here are a few teams for Banyue. Finally, for Ellen, she's on return banner 3. If you don't have her by now, just skip. Even if they buff her again, there's no point. Better units exist, and before a must pull DPS, it's insane work.